Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as the United States. And where we last left our nation, we had beaten up on Mexico again. Gave us kind of ugly borders. We got like these fangs pointing downward. Or trident, 3 points. We've kind of had that in Texas before, but exaggerated it. And we're running out of time in the game, so we're getting troops up. We no longer need that spy power in Newfoundland. Let's see if we can get our alliances back. They don't like us. And we really don't need to do anything against Portugal. It's the birthplace of the revolution. Because they're getting wrecked by so many people. And we're in a war with them. So, while we have a war or truce with them, we don't suffer a counter-revolution. And we might not anyway as a constitutional republic. So I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the triggered modifiers. Okay, so counter-revolution. Okay, one of the following must be true. So it looks like custom government types like Prussian monarchy is exempt. We're exempt. Yeah, but any traditional monarchies, yeah, any of the monarchies would suffer. Except for the Prussian. Oh, and only Europeans. Okay, so we would be fine. We don't need to worry about that. If you haven't embraced feudalism. Oh, this is for New World people if you don't have feudalism. Contact with Europeans can bring collapse of society from disease. That's why you gotta tell people to bathe. You just gotta have that talk with them. Okay, hey, Mr. European. Bathe. You know, at least once every other day or so. We generally tend to bathe every day in the US. That's probably excessive. Once every couple days, wear some deodorant. Spare the New World your diseases. And yeah, we're probably not going to have a whole lot of time to take much from British Columbia. I probably should have sent more cannons. Do we want the siege pip? We want the siege pip. No, we don't. We want to see if we can get a trait for the general. Siege specialist trait. Just like at the very end. Yeah, we're going to re-elect him for a 5th term. Because he's Thomas F. Jefferson. Okay. British Columbia. All of their stuff is in our cultural group, so we'll just use our nationalism CB. Probably won't have time to kill them. We'll bust those walls. Oh, this is going to kill our manpower. But we took it. How quickly can we win a war is the big question. Only 26 war score? I feel Great Britain seems oblivious to the fact that we're wrecking We'll let them have as much influence as they want. I don't like losing that mercantilism. I was looking at the other war. Yeah, we had more than 127. Really? We're going to accept the inevitable as soon as we capture that. Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty quick war. So we could strip them of some stuff, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, so this is basically going to be our United States here. Our time, we're only like 6 minutes into this video, so we'll take a look at a few things. First of all, let's take a look at our country. Well, let's take a look at the rest of the world. So Mexico's been reduced in size, they're dealing with pretender rebels. Brazil's fighting for their independence, they'll win it and make an independent Brazil. And Colombia, Peru, Chile. And we control part of the Caribbean. The rest is under European colonial rule. Unless this might not be a colony. You never know with that start the Dutch had. Now it looks like they've been forced out somewhere, but not the Caribbean. They've been forced out to South Africa. That's their colony. That's their capital. Okay, so then Africa. Ottomans remain the dominant power in Egypt and have actually expanded their power into North Africa, northwestern Africa. Morocco is still pretty big, and Ashanti has grown a little bit larger, but Dahomey had suffered at the hands of Dagban. So they've got a pretty cool flag too, so we'll let them get away with it. Okay, this is chaos, and the Portuguese have been forced out a little bit more. Barely have control over what's still theirs. Madagascar finally got united. And Marathas continued to pick up a little bit of territory. Persia continued to expand. In Europe. Still the main blobs that we see. Spain's having their problems. I bet Grenada's lost all of its cores, yeah. Sadly. And Russia's pretty big. They didn't ever get control over Circassia, even as a vassal. Never integrated in Georgia, never integrated in Kazakh, or even got them loyal. Cars camouflaging themselves to survive. And looks like the Dutch did hold on to a little bit of territory. Okay, what else is going on? Now let's take a look at our country. So Protestant is pretty dominant in the east of the Mississippi. Still some Native American heavy populations, and then we have lots of Catholics in west of the Mississippi. So the Great Plains are all totemist still, mostly. Culturally, American is dominant here, and it's in the English group, so so you can see our accepted cultures. We accept Castilian, we accept American. English is not, but it's in our primary culture group. Let's see, could we actually get some more? Okay, so it's considered to be accepted because we're an empire rank now. And we could develop a little bit. So that's not going to be done. Oh, that's American. Yeah, why don't we develop this twice? And then accept them. Okay, so now the Dakota are an accepted culture. Let's see if there's anyone else. Because, I mean, we don't need these points for anything else. Just development. Cherokee. If we get 4 more, we can get them as an accepted culture. So sure. Okay, that definitely helps things out. We could continue converting some stuff, doesn't really matter at this point in the game. And we could get French as an accepted culture by developing a little bit up here. That's sufficient. No, because these aren't in states. Okay, so we still don't have the 100 points. And then the last thing that we should probably do with our country is go ahead and look through the timeline to see how we grow. We'll do it on slow speed because we've got time. So first move was to attack the Iroquois for their independence, then push west to the Cherokee and Creek, take all those Midwest, and then the Great Plains. Push even further west. Mexico got its independence. So we beat up on them. Took a little bit of time. And then we take out the Navajo and Pueblo. That whole region. And then we took over Florida and the rest of Spain's mainland holdings in a fairly bloody war. And we take out Britain's holdings in Florida and realize the exploit. So beat up British Columbia. Took over the Caribbean islands that we could get, like Cuba. Beat up on Newfoundland, then Korea's next. Beautiful map. Took over northern part of Mexico, and then finished with British Columbia. And we took Hawaii along the way. Okay, so that's about as much as we can get done. We'll just let time run out. I don't think there's anything we could really do at this point. We could declare war on somebody like Russia, or to occupy their lands, steal some of their colonies in progress. This one got burnt down by natives. Steal their gold. But we might not even have enough time to get up there. Why are you whining at me? I just fed you, like less than 10 minutes ago. Oh, cats. Okay, Great Britain ended their internal conflicts. Good for them. And now, if I wanted to play past this end date, I would do that. As I could go here to statistics, and then I could just hit continue. And say the time has gone past January 3rd of January 1821. And you notice that the achievements button did not gray out. So I could continue playing this up until 1945 or something, you know, just to see how things go up to the present day. 2016. 2017, you know, whichever date you wanted to be the sort of last end date. Yeah, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to stop it here. We'll take a look at our score. 3rd ranked in military these days. I'm not sure exactly why. Probably our troops. Yeah, our army is fairly small relative to some of these others. But it is high quality. Well, I think that's going to be all. I'll save this game. Thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as the United States. If you like this video, please consider giving a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, leaving supportive comments, supporting me on Patreon, sharing the video, anything like that, requesting what you'd like me to do next. Anything like that will, help with the visibility of the channel or directly benefit me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again sometime really soon with another Let's Play.